Hello, everybody, and welcome to today's watch party for Ninja 3, The Domination. I can't believe I'm saying that. That's phenomenal. I love that we're watching such a hidden gem. I would argue it is. Welcome, everybody, and welcome to my... I am Dominic, of course, as we all know, and I'm here today with my two co-hosts, Andrew and Carla. Welcome back, both of you.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
And I will do a roll call on who's with us today. Let's start with the YouTube people. And we have Sebastian, welcome. I'm not familiar with your name. If this is your first time, welcome. We're going to be having a lot of fun today. I can also see that we have Per, Jesse Flores, and of course James Hellier. And over on the Discord, I am going to have to scroll up a lot because I've seen a lot of people talking. I can see we have Lizard Man, Mad Matt, Phonic, Eric, Sharon, Calbot, Brainwire. Oh, the list can keep going on and on and on, but hello, everybody. If I've missed your name, I'm sorry. I'll catch you at some point. Has anyone seen this film before?
Do you know what? I've deliberately gone into this blind.
Oh, really? Okay, put a 1 in the chat if you have seen it, have not seen it, and 2 if you have. I'll be curious to see.
Carla,
Yes.
you must have seen this film, right?
I-
Oh, we're matching today! I didn't realise!
Oh, twins!
Yeah!
I've not only seen this movie, I have worshipped this movie over the years.
Fantastic. Well, for those who haven't seen it, which looks like a fair few people, let's get in, shall we? Let's count down. Carla,
Dom, should we
as
just
our
let
guest.
the
Oh,
should we just let the YouTube gang know where our sync point is for a sec, Dom?
yes, I completely forgot about them. I'm
That's
sorry,
okay.
guys. Our sync point for today on YouTube, for those who haven't seen, is when the Canon logo completes and we see the words "The Canon Group Incorporated" appear for the first time. So we'll let you guys get set up for a few seconds. It's not very far into the movie, of course.
Right. And while we're waiting, I'll just say, I get ready for a wild ride. This is a smorgasbord of everything I loved about the 80s. When you look at a full buffet, it's just too much. But once you make your plate and you get everything you like, all your favorites, it's perfect.
So,
This
Carla, what you're
movie-
saying is, it's like if you've ever been on an all-inclusive vacation down to Mexico. Very much sounds like with this movie, whereby you do the buffet, but the things on the plate aren't what you'd normally put together. So you might have with your breakfast a boiled egg bacon and a piece of fried chicken and some Brussels sprouts.
Exactly. But it seems to work.
Yeah.
You're right. So so just go with it is all I can say. This movie is so ridiculous that it will start to make sense.
Okay.
Exactly, that's the best way to describe it. Well, Carla, would you like to count us down for this film?
Yes. So we're going to press play in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Press play. Canon. I can't bring myself to ever not have fun with a Canon movie.
Right?
Whether I'm
Canon's a
laughing
hallmark
at
of
it.
quality, that logo.
Oh, yes.
And look at the font that they're using here in the opening credits. Just committed. They're committed.
That is every 80s Chinese takeout's logo font, isn't it?
Yeah.
Exactly.
A Chinese takeout place called Chopsticks or something.
Now, this movie is called Ninja 3, The Domination, and it is the third of Canon's earlier ninja films. I think it was like Enter the Ninja, Revenge of the Ninja, but there is not connected at all to the other two films.
No.
The story is no way connected.
Oh, so Dom will appreciate this, then it's very much like the Extro movies.
Yes, very much so, yeah. Extra 2 is nothing. It doesn't exist. Only Extra 1. As someone who lives in a desert, I tend to go into mystical caves out in the middle of nowhere in my finest, whitest suit as well. Guaranteed to not make it disgustingly dark and irreversibly damaged.
Like the Del Monte man on.
Yes.
And Calbot is right. Sho Kosugi stars in all three of the ninja films, but plays characters, different characters in each one. And in this third film, he was a little peeved because he was not the star. They wanted to Americanize it and do something revolutionary and have a female ninja in this film. So he had to take a little bit of a backseat, but he's still in it quite a bit. And he has some good scenes.
Oh yeah.
It's just a random stash of ninja weapons, it appears he's found.
Oh, they're
Now,
everywhere.
this guy here, David Chung, apparently he was in The Repo Man. I don't
Was
because
he?
he played the sheriff in like The Repo Man, supposedly. And also he was in this film, The Little Ballad of Joe. And he won. He was like nominated for an Independent Spirit Award for that
Oh,
movie, for Best Supporting Actor alongside Ian McKellen was in that film. So I'm like, okay.
So I'm a bit confused. Is this cave of? I'm assuming he's an assassin and he's kind of just hidden his stuff in a random
Yeah.
cave. He's not stumbled across a secret ninja cave in California.
No, no, this
you're
is
everywhere, Andrew. You fall over them.
exactly. Exactly.
I've got a feeling in a minute we're going to see the '60s Batmobile race by him from that cave.
Well,
But
interesting. It was supposed to, I mean, so they filmed it in Phoenix, Arizona, like Paradise Valley or something, Arizona. So it's supposed to be Cali, I'm assuming, like the LA, Los Angeles area, but it's in Phoenix.
Oh, great to have you back with us, Pet Gin, after missing a few. Don't you know, James, that all ninja caves have to be located near golf courses for convenient refreshments for the ninjas?
Yes.
Exactly. That this has to be one of the best, like, ninja action fight scenes in 80s, like, cinematic history. Like, who would have thunk
That's going to
that?
be a trivia question somewhere. Where was one of the greatest martial arts extravaganza scenes? It was A, on a California golf course, B, in ancient Tokyo, Japan. Why is he so angry about a guy crushing a golf ball in front of him?
Right?
I also wouldn't mess with a guy who crushes a golf ball in front of me.
Oh, yeah.
Those things are
And he has a
dense.
sword.
Yeah.
Yep.
Brilliant.
Oh my gosh.
The choreography of these fights are also just grand.
Yes, yes.
I love the guy
Just
trying to get
that's-
away on the golf cart.
Right?
Yeah.
Wow.
If I keep hitting the gas, I'm sure I'll get out
And
of
the,
here.
and the fact he's telling her to run while he's trying to drive it away.
Exactly. And I was like, wow, he killed the girl. I'm like, wow. This
Immediately.
immediately.
No.
4 guys with guns, no match for a ninja. Exactly right, Sharon. Sharon knows. Well, she has
Exactly.
lived in California as well, so she's aware of the dangers of California golf course ninjas.
Right?
Exactly. And security just happened to be racing by on another golf buggy.
Yeah.
And see, okay, so you think the scene is over. Oh no, we're just getting started. Okay. We are just getting started.
It's a 451.
Ninja on the loose on the golf course. It's
That's right, it's a specific police code. Wow.
love it.
Oh my god.
Also, this soundtrack is definitely 80s ninja movie, the song.
80 cent for sure.
Oh, some sped up footage! That's
Lovely
glorious!
stuff.
Look how casually these guys are just rolling
I'll
up
be
to the
fair, these are
ninja as
quite
well.
competent cops. They seem to have located the ninja on a golf course, which would be acres in size, fairly quickly.
They probably told him which hole he's on.
Right? Oh, we got the chips. Oh my gosh,
He's
what?
he's getting his cardio in that ninja.
I know there were so many ninja films in the 80s. I feel like it died off in the 90s. Like we need more. We need ninjas. Ninjas need to make a
Exactly.
The best
Bring
ninja
back
film of
ninjas.
recent years I've seen was, I think, about 2009. It's called Ninja Assassin.
Oh.
But it was very violent and gory. It was good.
Well, this was apparently supposed to be violent and gory, but they didn't want to get an X rating, so they had to cut out a couple of the fight scenes, death scenes that had decapitations. So there is a version of this film floating around out there with those scenes
I
because they
need
were
to
able
find
to
it.
release it in foreign markets and stuff. So yeah, so if anyone knows where I could see that, please be so kind.
Where's Michael
Oh,
Dudikoff when we need him?
now they've dispatched the police chopper to catch the ninja.
Yes.
I mean, they knew that sending merely 3 squad cars wasn't enough for a ninja. Look what he did. His sword is just as deadly as his fist, apparently, because he killed the cop by punching through the roof and
Right?
knocked him on the head.
But no, I've got a feeling the golf course owners aren't going to be best pleased about the police tearing up their golf course in the cars.
Yeah,
True.
golf course ninjas. That's it's part of the risks, part of the job being a golf course owner.
Yeah.
Like gophers, ninjas just infest the area. That's why we need the pest control to like spray ninjas whenever they come out of the ground like gophers.
I'm loving the score, but I do get the feeling it's like, do we need a score? I've got a keyboard. I can play the keyboard. I'll.
Exactly. Exactly. And here we go. Attacking.
Eric is saying, "Where's he going? He's just going to pretend he's a bird."
Well, thank God that
I mean,
lake was there.
They brought him a chopper.
Oh my gosh.
That's a good stunt. Like
What's
just seeing the
all
guy.
Because that's what I'm saying. Like, I think a lot of the budget went into this opening sequence here.
On the bottom of the chopper, what are all those handholds for?
Ninjas for golf course ninjas.
Probably
I don't know.
I don't know, go like if they have to rescue like someone and have a
Fires or something, like forest fires or something. I don't know. It's loads of like. They look like the things you hold on a bus or on the train or something.
Okay.
I do like that the ninja used like the kind of tactics you do as a kid. Like I can't quite reach him. I'll put the ninja star in between me toes and give him a kick to the face.
That's right.
They can afford the helicopter, but they can't afford to show the helicopter blowing up. They were like, "That's too expensive. We'll just do that off screen."
Yeah.
It's amazing how they're dead from a moderate fall in the water.
Hey, everyone knows that cops are allergic to water.
At this point, I'm like, "This is above my pay grade. I'm going back to the police station. Like,
Yeah.
this is too much. It's too
It's
much."
like Bugs Bunny. Like it's just a reed going in the pond.
James, that's harsh. They could afford a helicopter, but not a script, he says.
Well, they're
Things are happening.
probably true. I mean,
Yeah.
the main actress, when she went on set to do rehearsals for the film, she was like, "I was there for 2 weeks and I didn't see a script. I was just learning martial moves and how to climb a telephone pole."
I'm not sure if one of those cops was actually one of the security guards killed earlier on.
Perhaps.
Perhaps
He got better.
He got better and became a cop in 5 minutes.
Promotions were quick in the US.
Oh my gosh, the death count in this opening scene alone is like, what,
yeah.
we're up to 30 or something now?
These poor red shirts.
And the fact he's throwing the ninja stars at them with no actual throwing, he's just going, eh. Oh, that
How did
was.
he breathe, Lizard Man? He didn't. Ninjas don't need to breathe, they just wait. The last time we thought he was dead, he chopped up 3 of us in one swing.
Exactly.
That's a
Wow.
rather substantial assault rifle for a random cop to be holding, isn't it?
Why don't you die?
Exactly. Wow.
Exactly, Lizard Man. You have guns. How hard is this?
How many times you've been in situations where you've wanted to be able to do that, to just poof,
Oh,
smoke
so
and
many
light
times.
Right.
here? Wow. The
I've
magic
done
Oh,
of
that a
that's
couple of
that's
times when I
right.
was a
Put your
kid with a
guns
smoke
down.
bomb.
The gun. Put your guns down. He's not befuddled you before. My God, he's running around naked.
I do miss Stokey chomping like cops. Big fat cigar. Is he just gonna crawl out of the ground?
I love the
now
fact
is
they're just leaving all their dead colleagues there as well. They're just like, yeah, you know.
now is he going to see his shadow or not? Are we going to have
Well, do you mean the plot of the
911?
film or at the moment? Because we can see a shadow on him at the moment.
There we go.
Lucinda Dickey. Oh my gosh, I was such a fangirl of hers from Breakin' and Breaking to Electric Boogaloo.
Ah, yes.
So she's a telephone engineer instead of a welder in this one.
Right, exactly.
I would
Exactly.
never trust those boots. I know they're great. I know they work fine. Ha. I don't know. I'm too paranoid.
What's crazy is that so this is her first film that she ever starred in. She was a background dancer on Grease 2. And she
Okay.
was like looking at Michelle Pfeiffer and all of them. She was like, I could do that. I can act. So she just decided to act and she tried out for this film. And the scene that she auditioned with was the exorcism
Ah,
possession.
yeah. Wait. That one.
And she got the part. And she got the part. And 3 days later, they flew her out to Phoenix to start rehearsal and prepping for the role.
I do like the first shot that we see of her is her like smiling over a beautiful vista of the golf course. And like it's clearly meant to be awe-inspiring scenery, and it's just this mediocre golf course. Mr. Ninja Man, are you okay?
Are you okay? Do you need some ninja stars?
Do telephone pole engineers normally have their name badge on?
That's more like
Exactly.
isn't that more like a
Who's gonna
mechanic's
ask him?
outfit?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, it is a mechanic's outfit.
Do you think that... What was her name again? Chris?
Chris.
Yeah.
Do you think they just bought a mechanic suit or took a mechanic suit from another set that just had Chris on it and said, that's fine, we can use that as the
That
character's
wouldn't
name?
surprise me with canon.
Exactly. They basically anything they could find, any props, anything they had on hand at the filming locations, what they used.
I just love how a prop may have dictated the character's name. Oh, that is a terrible haircut, my dude.
Oh, it is.
She
You're a
said
borderline immortal ninja.
she went through many perms to try to get that hairstyle because they wanted her to look like Flashdance Jennifer
Yeah.
Beals.
Yeah.
I would say she's covered in a disproportionate amount of blood for contact blood.
Right.
But he was filled with so much lead that he could sink any ship.
Now at this point, he must have put her under some trance because it
Yeah.
makes no sense why she would turn around and go back. But yeah, she must be under kind of some trance. I'm guessing.
Ninja magic.
I know, no, Carla, you're wrong. It's the 80s. He's just told her he's willing to change his long distance service for her phone company, so she'll do anything at the moment.
She would be remiss if she walked away.
Yes.
You're missing out on a fabulous opportunity here. Every time I see someone now land on their back, like flat on their back, oh, I feel it. I feel it in my bones.
Here we go with the wind machine.
Wind
Or the
Machine should have got Best Supporting Actor for this movie.
Exactly, exactly.
You can see the foam on the sword. They couldn't even get plastic. It's so lazy.
But this was not a set. This is a real police station that they were able to film in. I guess 'cause nothing else was happening at that police station at the time.
Are you sure the ninja you found was dead when you found him?
Oh my gosh.
Man, I'm getting mighty thirsty for something, and I can't really picture why. It's very uncanny. Nothing quenches a thirst like a delicious Coca-Cola.
Or delicious product placement.
Yes.
Yeah.
I need another sip now. I've just
I
seen it
don't.
again.
I don't use soft drinks.
I don't do that, man. Is he offering her candy?
That's right, Kelvin. The ninja possessed the lady with his spirit.
Yes.
Hence, the ninja doesn't like soft drinks, and neither does she.
Nor cops.
No. Nor candy.
Seacourt? Are you trying to give her your headshot? Are you becoming an actor?
Well, Cliff
You should be like
Secord.
O'Malley.
Cliff Secord was a character in a film we had a watch party for. Let me see who can answer that first.
Man, I can't remember.
It's for our audience, Cliff Secord.
I guess she owns the company car, the van.
Her own phone company?
Oh yeah, she has an arcade machine in her
Yes.
bloody apartment.
Yes, I wanted to live in this apartment as a child. Now as an adult,
Sharon.
I would be concerned
Sharon
about
gets
rooms. Oh,
The
Rocketeer.
Rocketeer.
The Rocketeer.
Are you saying the Rocketeer was inspired by Ninja 3: The Domination?
It's all one universe. James Haley got it as well. It's all
Oh, she had
connected.
a locker in her apartment.
Oh, did you have one of those in the 80s, Carla? Those weird springy toys, and you'd kind of squeeze them, and they'd collapse, and then you'd let go? That cat
Yes.
thing she's got? Yeah.
Everyone wanted these kind of apartments, though, like the industrial
Yes.
apartments.
Until you grow up and realize that it's
It's
not
what
as
prisons
cool.
look like. Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly.
I want my bed to be made out of steel frames. That
Say,
doubles
is
as a
this your
couch.
is this your
Ninja
ninja
sword?
sword? Yeah. Go on, touch the blade and cut your finger off by accident.
Exactly.
Oh, I was about to say she got changed fast, but she just put some dungarees on. Or not even, just some pants.
The obligatory aerobics scene in an 80s film.
That's another thing. Okay, so gazebos, I don't see many of them. I
Right.
also don't. I accidentally walk past random aerobics places all the time in America. The movies lied to me. Oh man, could you look more like a creep?
Yeah.
Exactly.
We're the creepy gym guys, and we're just going to gawk at the women doing their aerobics.
Listen,
No wonder people are afraid of.
Aerobics is no joke. A couple years ago, I had an aerobics challenge where I was doing like an aerobics video several times a week. It was hard. I did Cher. There was like a Barbie one. I could not complete Jane Fonda. I could not finish Jane Fonda. But this
Yeah.
stuff is hard.
Aerobics kills you, yeah. Dude, are you even trying?
Dom, Andrew, have either of you ever tried aerobics, went to aerobics course or tried to do
No.
aerobics?
I've
No.
tried. I failed.
No. I know. I remember my mother doing them in the 80s. I remember my mother with the leotard and the leg warmers and all the associated stuff.
That's
This is
me.
what happened to me, more or less, at the aerobics place. I
Exactly.
bowed out early on.
Exactly.
Why is there shag carpeting?
It's the 80s. It was everywhere.
That's like the worst material to try to do any
Yeah,
sort of
right.
aerobic exercise on.
It's so warm.
Oh, Pepjin says we still have aerobics on TV every day as a morning routine in the Netherlands.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That is awesome. That's cool.
Oof.
I get the feeling that the reason there's that carpeting there is this isn't actually a real gym. This is a hotel conference suite or something. They just put some gym equipment in.
Or
I'm
it's someone's
sure.
office and they're just filming in the lobby or something.
Yeah, because there's like curtains and
Or it's the YMCA.
It's painted like a Burger King outside of the.
It might be the Burger King.
this is giving very late 70s, early 80s
Yeah.
colors and aesthetic.
Why?
Like what guys like
I mean,
And they just do? Oh, okay.
who do you think you are from stopping us sexually assaulting that woman?
exactly.
It's our right as gym creeps.
Yeah.
So she
Why
did
do I? Why do I
some of her own
suspect some of them
stunts.
are going through that pile of conveniently placed debris?
Exactly. She did do this fight scene herself, and she did get a little excited and made some real contact with a few other
Oh
guys.
no.
Why are the other guys just standing around?
Hang on, didn't that cop attend the class?
Yes. But he's still on the floor, passed out.
Oh, okay.
Like, so the guys in the crowd just gonna stand there and let this woman get assaulted. Well, she's handling her business, I tell you that.
Yeah. Oh, she's definitely a ninja now. She said "yeah" at the end of the move.
Exactly.
I mean, yeah, at this point, I wouldn't want to get involved either.
Right?
He's the worst cop ever.
He is. Just creepy smile. He's literally using this as an excuse to get close to
that's some-
someone.
There's some
Exactly.
sweet lamb's wool car seat covers he's got going on there.
The actor name is Jordan Bennett, and he's mostly known for TV. He was on 6 episodes of The Waltons or something. But apparently, they became really close friends, Lucinda Dickey and him, while filming this because she was brand new. So he kind of took her underneath his wings, and they went like I think jogging every morning. And he really was like holding her hand throughout this whole film. So
He's got a furry car steer. Sorry, he's got a furry steering wheel cover. Oh no, he's not. He's got like a webbing on it. Sorry, but it matched it. But he's got like a funny steering wheel cover to go with his lamb's wool car seat covers.
Being a cop apparently pays well. He's got a fancy car as well.
He looks like he's going hunting in that outfit.
He does.
He's going to what's the big American chain of outdoorsman Bass Pro Shop? He's going to.
Yeah. Oh, Phonic says the car is a, was it Fiat 850 Sport Spider?
oh,
This apartment.
It's
It's got
awesome.
grates in there.
Oh my God. Like they went crazy, the set designers with this apartment. It has a public telephone.
What
This
is? Did
song
they
is
just?
almost
It's got a
what?
French horn. A Tibetan cat creature. A creepy doll. What is this apartment? Mate, I think you're the one in danger here. I think.
So is
This is
she now falling for his charms?
well, no, it's the V8. It has to be
It's
the
the
V8.
V8.
The V8, yeah.
That's what it is. Um, again, another product placement. They were, I don't know if the VA company knew the
Yeah.
film that they were getting into, uh, but they had a lot of it on set. A lot
I
of it
didn't
on set.
come that prepared, unfortunately. No.
Yes.
Oh, that'd be awful.
And it was
It's
quite a
like
bit.
pouring vegetable soup on yourself.
It was like a dispute over this because it went all over her, but they wanted it to be a little bit more cleaned up during this scene. And they were arguing about it, and the director was like, "Listen, I doubt anyone's going to care about the VA juice. Where's
Oh,
landing on you at this scene? That's not what they're focused on."
Okay, let's
I've got to
settle this
say,
once and for all. Is
I've never,
V8 juice sexy? One for yes, two for
I've
no.
never dreamt of licking V8 juice off an aerobics dancer. I'm sorry, it's not up there.
They said it was because she was an aerobics instructor, and it was a healthy drink. She wouldn't have wine or champagne or soda. She had a VA juice.
The thing
Of
is, as well,
course.
though, as she got warm and went for a shower afterwards, you wouldn't be able to lick
She
all
went
the
for a
V8
shower
off her, and that would start
before.
to smell like fermenting vegetable soup after a while. It's not like an old person's apartment. I kind of
I
really,
do like the neon zigzags that were there. That was awesome. Oh, the fog machine. Apart from
Yes,
the wind machine, the fog machine is also best
yes.
supporting actor.
yeah. Okay, speaking of weird American drinks, can you explain to me what the appeal in Clamato is?
Oh, Clamato's horrible.
I need to
I'm not
take
a
her.
fan of tomato juice anyway.
It's tomato juice with clam juice added, and you buy it to drink.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Yeah, I don't know. I grew up with Kool-Aid and purple juice, so I
Yep,
don't know any of that stuff.
Don't
exactly.
you,
Exactly.
don't you just hate it when your mystical ninja sword that you were given by a dying ninja floats in the middle of the night? It's like
That's
you gotta.
right.
It's like a dog. You gotta take it out for a walk so that it can go potty.
Exactly. And it
Such a bother.
starts to glow. Now
To
they
replace the foam.
yeah, the makeup on the eyes though, a little too bit on the nose.
Oh
But
yeah.
yeah, I was like, okay. He is a sound sleeper.
Oh no, he can
He
sleep.
really
He
is.
looks dead. Who sleeps like this?
Yeah, exactly. James Kelly says this never happened to Michael Dudikoff.
You're still under arrest.
What a hairy back.
It is.
And a hairy front and a hairy side
It's a
and a
hairy
hairy
man.
shoulder. Yeah.
Was he covered in glue when he fell on that shag pile carpeting earlier or something?
He's got half the carpet with him.
No, it's the V8. He got covered in V8. And then...
Exactly. It's a VA. So he's not going to be like, wait, is this the sword from the guy that we killed?
That
Oh,
murdered all of my friends.
yeah. Oh, no. Okay. Pan Am. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
All
It'll be
those,
here till
all those
2027.
airport disaster films.
Here's our man.
Yes. He has starred over 80 ninja martial arts films.
Lizard Man's right. I'm assuming the guy has any friends.
He was also the stunt coordinator and co-choreographer in this for this
Yeah,
action scene in this movie.
the man can choreograph a fight scene.
Yes.
I feel like this is why we don't have a lot of good ninja movies these days. Fight choreography is almost like a lost art form. I see
Yeah.
very few, like even the recent Mortal Kombat film, they hired stunt people. They hired a lot of people who know martial arts, and the fight scenes looked like they might be good if they were left intact, but they were
Yes.
edited so
I
choppy you could
know.
barely
So
see
put away.
anything.
I know.
Just give long shots. Let the fight scenes play out. Let me see your guys fight.
Yes.
Didn't let it
Yes.
happen.
I'm 100% with you there, Dom. I don't understand.
But back in these days, they couldn't afford to waste stuff, so they practiced and practiced and practiced. This is why I love a lot of Hong Kong cinema as well, like the Jackie Chan movies, like Police Story. Oh, it's satisfying to see those fight scenes play out.
Yes.
So good.
And Jet Li's, his earlier
Yes.
films, like the Legend films. Oh my gosh.
It's been like, yeah, it's been since then. I mean, John Wick movies are scratching that itch, in a way. It definitely helps. Like their fight coordination is great. Because
Yeah.
again, it's made by people who are stunt coordinators. I miss some decent martial arts movies. Bring back ninjas. Hashtag bring back ninjas.
More ninjas. Oh wow! So she's just
Dancing.
dancing.
She has a payphone in her house.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Right? And it works. Well, she works from
Hang
home,
on.
so of course it
Has
works.
he forgotten his proper cop trousers because they don't match his?
Left him at her place.
Wow! Ghosted
I
by a
want to.
ghost woman.
I want to rifle through her apartment, not for creepy reasons, just because it's a treasure trove of the '80s.
Dom,
Yes.
you just want some of the V8.
I just need that V8.
So, of course,
Grows
okay.
hair on your
So,
back.
one of the films, of course, they took from is kind of the exorcist poltergeist thing. And what they had kind of struggled with was how do we show possession? How do we show the spirit? And they were like, we have these cool like laser light fog machine thing. Let's just, use the arcade. Because in Poltergeist, you had the TV. So in this film, we'll just use an arcade game. The Bouncer, that was an actual arcade game, but it was never commercially released, although they did pay to put it in this film. Again, here we go with the laser light show.
That's
I mean, this is
actually
cool.
really sorry. That's really dangerous for them to be doing that, and she does have to keep her eyes shut because lasers, if shone directly in the eye and they hit the part of the eye in the right angle, will cause instant blindness on one of the
Yeah.
lenses in your eyes. So that's why,
Mhm.
again, probably Canon not observing a lot of health and safety here.
Right.
Keep your eyes closed, you'll be all right.
It's so cool, but why is an ancient
Ninja,
ninja
arcade game about a
possessing
bouncer.
someone through an arcade
The
machine?
arcade game is not even a martial arts arcade game.
And I
See
can't
the
see any.
wire?
I can't see anything making that flip. Do you know what this reminds me a bit of? One of the funnier gags in Thor: Love and Thunder, where the
Oh,
axe is acting like the jilted X.
yeah. The sword is actually like the jilted X now. But you can see the wire like hang like bringing over to
The
her.
effects
It's
are impeccable, Dom.
adorable.
Shut up.
Here we go. The angry ninja face.
Yep. I might start casually doing my eye makeup like that just to see if people are like, oh, Ninja 3. That's the worldwide sensation that it is. I mean, yeah. If you're a ninja and you're on death's door, who would you want to possess? But an '80s aerobics instructor.
Right?
Well,
But at least he's fit.
aerobics instructor, telephone engineer.
Oh my
Yes.
god, I forgot she was a telephone engineer as well.
Yes. Again, where is this cave?
By the golf course.
Oh my gosh.
It's hole 17 of the golf course. It's the ninja cave, the mystical ninja cave.
The outfit seems to fit her quite well, considering it's for a man.
It does, yeah.
Yes.
Why is there mist around this guy's house? He's got a pool table.
Who
My
did
wife beat a shirt and a cigar.
Don't you play pool with your cigars and your underwear? It's the only way to play. This man said, does the cave grow shurikens like mushrooms?
That's right.
It's a resupply zone.
Mm-hmm.
Earlier in the chat, I saw people posting images from the arcade game Ninja Warrior. It's been ported to the Switch. God, I used to love that game. Played it on the Genesis all the time.
I don't even know why that closet door was there. Wow. So so the actress did want to perform her stunts, and she did learn how to do kicks and some martial arts moves in the stance.
Sorry, but that shot of the back was clearly a man because the
Of course.
shoulders and everything were so broad.
So her stunt person was like two guys and a woman comprised of her stunt team. Again,
Content
with
to dust. There you go.
This man has turned an entire section of his house into a full-on billiards room.
Yep.
He's got the dartboard, he's got the overhanging Miller light sign.
So how is he dead? Because all she did was just slice
Cut his
him.
cheek.
She cut his cheek and threw him through a window.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe he had a
Just
heart
like the-
attack or something.
Oh yeah,
know.
that's far more logical than what I was gonna say.
Yeah, look, the other cop's trousers match, but his don't.
Wait,
He's wearing a black shirt and what?
his pants match his uniform. You might have had an accident and they had to swap.
I don't know. I don't know. The cop's shirt is what doesn't match the other cops.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute. He died of
this
ninja
work?
sword slashes to his like torso and such. And in the immediate area, the onlookers, one of them looks suspiciously okay, yeah, it's
Yeah.
and he disappears. But I mean, if the guy looks like a ninja, surely he should be at least a person of interest.
Wow. I think I know what's going on with his shirt. The shirt's blue, and it's all the black chest hair is making the material look darker.
Oh my God.
How do you not remember how you got a random wound on your back?
Right?
God, that's me all the time. I wake up with like cuts everywhere, and I'm like, what did I do? Well, now I know. I'm getting possessed by a ninja
That or you're
because I
fighting off
once did
Freddy.
aerobics.
Are you fighting off Freddy?
Could be.
I woke up once and started fighting. That was a long time ago when my foot was crushed. I went for surgery, and when I woke up in the recovery room in the hospital after my surgery, I woke up without my memory for a few minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Not knowing how I got there, my foot was in a cast. I had all monitors on me. And I was fighting to get out of bed. It took 4 nurses to hold me down because I was like, what's going on? It's been total recall.
My God. This scene is hilarious. There's nothing out of the ordinary. Just a little ESP. That's all.
That's
You
right.
know.
Just a little bit of telepathy.
Yeah, just a little bit of that. But otherwise, she's normal. Nothing to worry
Yeah.
about.
I'm obsessed with that extra in the back who's just turning up and down the volume on those TVs.
Or the brightness, yeah.
This is an interesting police station, I gotta say.
What is it? Are all the cops players?
Oh my gosh.
So they were corrupt cops shooting the ninja at the start?
Hmm.
I think it's just a coincidence more than, like, the ninja was doing it out of anything good. Ladies, I know you murdered somebody, but I'll let you off with a warning. Don't do it again.
It's like, let me get a discount for your local police officer. Do you guys remember these places where you could go and rent a hot
Smart.
tub by the hour?
Not in the UK, we didn't have these things.
We had a lot of
No.
them in the
I-
well, I'm from California, East Bay. We had a lot of them. It was like a thing to do in high school. Now this scene here, let me just everyone, this is a turning point. The actress Lucinda Dickey said that she came into her own as an actor, as a thespian of the arts with this scene. She really felt evil and possessed by this evil ninja. So much so that these two women, the actual actresses, were scared of her when filming this scene. And they did not want her to put them underwater because they really thought that she was going to kill them.
I'd be scared of someone as well that said Ninja 3, the jacuzzi murder scene awoke the thespian in me.
She was like, I really felt evil, came into my home as an actress. So the fear of these ladies' eyes are real.
Why is she being so... She was like, come on in, join us, and now she's like, being... I don't know.
Because she's messing up their bag.
Yeah.
I want to watch.
Oh, she got... Oh, no. I'm getting crossover in mind. That's the ring from Troll.
Oh,
He's going to turn into a plant pod.
you had a troll watch party without me.
How much beer have they got there?
Ah!
Ow.
She drowned very quick.
She sounded what when she's done, like she stubbed a toe. And...
She was like, I want this scene to be over, cut.
I didn't like it. Reset and do it again. Oh, who am I kidding? This is Monacan Globe. They're not doing any scenes again. Film is too
I love how she's
expensive.
like floating, making sure her head is above the water.
she just happens
That's
to be
blood,
asleep.
all right.
Yeah.
Don't lick it. Don't lick it. Don't lick it. Good. This is where he lives? Why'd you have that car in this neighborhood, bro? Oh, no, it's our neighborhood. Why'd you park there?
She's finished work early for the day. It's only like 3:10.
Well, she is a aerobics instructor slash telephone repair engineer.
Yeah.
So it's interesting. She apparently, she's trying to dance the demons away.
Dance the ninja away.
It's interesting because in Germany, the name of this film was Dance of the Demons. That was the title, how it translated. Which I don't know. Dance of the Demons, that's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool title.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Calbot. Is it blood or V8? That's
right.
the only reason.
Okay.
V8. The devil's blood.
It's raining there on the apartment. His car's getting wet. The roof's down on his car.
The roof is down. That
Oh.
sheepskin lining.
Oh no.
It's going to be like sitting on a car wash mitt.
Why does he have? Oh, why does she have Oni masks like just hanging on?
He seems to have actually just moved in with us straight away. It's a very quick
I
relationship.
know. Yeah. This looks more like an apartment than her place.
This is where the movie just goes to like a whole nother level of craziness. And of course we have James Hong here to guide us through
Well,
the
that's okay. As long
craziness.
as James Hong is here.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I've been to like fancy restaurants that look like this, where someone leads you into the back and there's just creepy shit everywhere.
Oh. You know, this
Here's our
cop is pretty open. He's like goes to aerobics classes. He knows where he
yeah.
can get exorcist. Um,
Yeah.
we're
I know a
connected.
place.
It does seem Dom like in a minute he's going to say, beers are 2 for 1 on a Tuesday. Today's special.
Yeah. Happy hour
It's
is
the,
still
the
ongoing.
Kowloon crab. Follow me.
Uh,
Like, have we slipped him like $400, or is this a load of ones?
exactly.
Oh yeah.
Those are some massive chains right there.
I like the fact the cop is one of those people who wears a tie on an informal occasion.
Oh,
White tie and a lumberjack shirt.
wow. This is
I'm gonna
also
have to.
reminding me a little bit of The Golden Child.
It is a bit. Why has James Hong got that really large
Mole on his
fake
face.
mole on his face? Is that part of this film or? I've just double checked that I wasn't being
Yes.
inappropriate. I've gone back and looked at old photos of him, and that is not a natural mole he had removed in the past.
Everyone find your local exorcism place in case you never know when you're going to need to take your significant other to be.
Hang on. So they're trying to stop her escaping by using padlocks, but carabiners. But you couldn't just undo them without a key.
Oh, don't worry, this isn't a prison kind of situation.
So I
This
just
is the
posted.
exorcism scene.
I just posted in the chat a picture behind the scenes of the doll that they use, the doll that they use for this scene.
I love that Andrew doesn't know what's coming up, and he now has a picture of a doll, chains, and I can't imagine. Tell us, Andrew, what's going through your head?
Yes. What are you anticipating happening?
I'm suspecting some kind of a bad emulation of the film of The Exorcist.
Bad? You mean like 80s bad, where it's cool? Or
Exactly.
Oh, yes, exactly. I'm still perplexed why James Hong has an enormous artificial mole on his face.
I love it when my candles randomly spew hellfire.
Here's.
Got the red eye contact lenses.
Wait, he's there going, oh no, she's hot. Concerned that
Maybe we better stop. A little bit above my pay grade.
I gave you $300, damn it, you do the job. Shouldn't it be the other way round? Shouldn't the concerned boyfriend be like, stop, you're hurting her?
That's
Right?
true. That's true, James. At least they did use James Hong for this scene rather than a non
Yeah.
a non-racially appropriate actor.
Hmm.
Killing it.
So when she starts to do the spin, you can tell it's the doll because it's just no weight at all.
Here it comes.
Wait for it.
This lighting is actually really good as
Oh,
well.
it
It
I
is.
is.
love this
It
lighting.
is. Like I
It does
said,
feel like the lighting you'd have in a Disney exhibit, though.
right, that's true. That is true.
That's very cute. That's a nice
That is.
effect. Here it is.
And
Oh God.
the doll.
Brilliant.
Oh my gosh, that is amazing.
Oh, please tell me she now does it backwards now she's wound the chains up.
Oh, that would be great. She charges up and spins out like the Tasmanian devil.
Cirque de Ninjas. Cirque de
Yeah.
Ninja. Wizard Van says. It's funny.
So I have headphones on, and the
Mm-hmm.
spooky ghost did go from left to right. It's
Yes.
lovely. I want to experience this in 5.1 surround sound.
Wow.
I paid you $300.
Exactly.
And we've not even had the little half coconut full of ice cream yet.
Exactly. You can't kick us out yet. I conveniently have it here for another $300.
Only a ninja can destroy a ninja. And there you is. And there you go.
Immediately popping up.
He's definitely a ninja because he's walking through the bushes at a hospital.
Exactly.
Does he have, like, blue sequins sewed into that jumpsuit, or... What is that?
No, that's just a very 80s
Shirt.
jumper he's wearing. Exactly, Simon. Where would a ninja be without his bushes?
That
Exactly.
kick was phenomenal.
Oh, I want one of those belts.
Yeah. Airport security would be a pain in the ass, though.
True.
I love how his stealth run goes about as well as my Metal Gear Solid stealth runs do, where I start off really strong and then get caught immediately.
Hang on, wasn't that door closed a second ago?
The guy who came out to investigate opened it,
Oh, right, and left it propped open.
I guess.
Yes. This is exactly what hospitals are like, isn't it, Dom, for
Exactly,
security
yeah.
guards? Yeah.
Exactly.
They come out in pairs and synchronize their walk cycles.
Oh.
And the surgeons are just bumming around and chatting with each other. And they're beefcakes.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, let's take him. Come on, guy.
So this martial arts move is called the Three Stooges. Coming up,
Oh, dunk!
there you go.
Love to see it. I needed the like the hollow coconut sound effect though. The
How does he even know where to go in the hospital?
ninjas can sense other ninjas.
Yeah.
That's right. That's true.
His
Either that or
spirit
there
is
was a
no
name
longer
tag.
there.
NSP, Ninja Sensory Perception.
That's right.
Get a little bit more of his backstory.
Oh,
Ow.
I like how he cackles maniacally at him. Just in my lifetime, I wish to maniacally cackle at somebody, so that later they can get revenge on me in a horrific way.
That is a great kind of. Is that a mullet car he's got there? Is it the one that's like a car up the front and a.
Car
Yeah, but like a
and a truck at the back.
Yeah.
Business up front, party in the back.
another product placement.
Oh, Yoplait.
Oh,
Oh man, I'm thirsty.
so her hair is giving the mother in Poltergeist after
Um,
she comes back to Grade, the streak of Grade, Nancy and Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah.
is this guy a detective now?
I wonder if that's the same stogie he's been chewing on since the beginning of the film. Wait, wait. So Seacrest believes that she's still a danger to society. So, and she's been killing the cop friends. So he brings her to the police station.
Of course, makes sense. See, I told you, it makes perfect sense. He has to keep his eye on her, right? He has to babysit her.
Ah, yes.
Also, how big is that damn pot of yogurt she's eating?
Ah, romance.
This is the most normal someone's been after like going through an exorcism. She just
Just casually getting on with her life.
also another inspiration is Ghostbusters. The scene where Dana is pulled into the
It
refrigerator.
is, yeah.
Kind of
There
gave
is
it
Now,
no
given
Dana, only yogurt.
only V8.
Yes.
exactly only the eight.
See, I believe half the stuff in her apartment would do these weird light shows just
Mm.
naturally. What are these sound effects? No, my fridge.
No,
It's
not the
running.
antique fridge. Yeah.
No,
What is that picture on the fridge of like a guy in scuba gear by a lake?
Scuba Steve from the Scuba Squad.
What is that on the phone?
Oh, Simon gets a good pun. Is your refrigerator sorry, is your refrigerator running?
Well, hers did.
She's now wondering why she's in this movie. Why she accepted.
exactly.
Oh, why did I fill my room with creepy stuff?
There now, this is like straight out of Poltergeist. Like they're not even trying not to be Poltergeist. So in this scene, they bolted pretty much everything down. that didn't need to move, and then tip the whole room. So that's where you get that kind of that sliding effect. But she did get injured during
Oof.
this, like
That's it.
just
Come on.
let's just dance away the
Let's
demons.
let's
Okay.
play
Dance the
some
demons
generic
away.
80s synth music.
Exactly. Let's just no, not the stereo system. No. Ugh,
I can't dance without my stereo system.
no.
Oh, I love it.
Yes.
Apart from you can see the hook on her back.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, wow. So all those things coming out from underneath the bed
Oh,
is
I
like
remember those clear bead things.
Yeah. Mad Matt, the sword, may I cut in?
all we needed was just a toy clown
Yeah.
scene to complete the whole poltergeist effect.
She had a puppet. She just didn't do anything. Ah, Glendale.
Oh, he's got one of those
It's
really
still
irritating
memorial.
cars that's loud and doesn't actually move fast.
Yep.
They said Glendale Memorial Park. I'm like, cemetery?
Yeah.
Park cemetery? Same thing, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Same thing.
no difference. Dun dun dun.
My God.
Based on everything that's happened, why was he not keeping a strong eye on her at all times?
Exactly.
Because he paid the extra $300, so he should have been safe.
Oh, in fact, that was a nice little kind of stunt move climbing up
Yeah.
the tree like
Yeah,
that. I liked that. That was
yeah,
cool.
that was nice.
I see the other cop wasn't invited to the funeral because his shirt didn't match.
Yeah.
He didn't have the required uniform.
Is
Mm. Wherever you see a tree or a
a
bush,
ninja could be.
There's a ninja.
there's a ninja.
I've got trees behind my house. Maybe I should get them like cut down or something.
That's why there's very few ninjas here in Vegas. We don't have trees.
I'm sorry,
Created a
but
zip line.
do motorcycle cops wear their helmets at funerals? I would have thought that's like really kind of
Disrespectful.
disrespectful.
How do you know they're motorcycle cops if they don't have their helmet on? They just look like regular cops otherwise.
Yeah.
That bow and those arrows. It's adorable.
Now this is pretty gangster to show up at a funeral and
Oh
be
yeah.
like, I don't care. I don't care. It's a funeral. Nothing sacred. Wow.
They
Right
already
on
dug
top.
the hole, it's fine.
Well, you could do 3 for 1.
Yeah.
I'm an intern, ow!
And again, I would have thought that at a funeral, if they're doing a gun salute, they would use blank ammo
They probably are, that's why they don't hit her.
rather than fire live rounds out into the.
Right.
This is the strangest episode of Chips I've ever seen.
Exactly. Oh.
Damn it, Bill, drive straight, I can't hit her.
Oh. Yeah.
Give me the nightstick.
That's
Yeah.
gonna work. That's gonna do the trick right there.
Quickly, take your nightstick.
Oh, that was a nice kick to the head, though. To
She was
say,
suddenly 6 foot tall then for a second.
She kicked his
yeah,
helmet in half.
Oh, I was waiting for that.
Just to break through the
Tombstones are made of
yeah,
stronger stuff than
that's
yeah.
yeah.
No wonder they got the batons. They're crazy.
Yeah, they're like supercharged. On this one's doing like ninja baton moves anyway.
Was that like a breaking sound I heard? Oh, he's dead.
Damn.
Ah, yes. Using her profession as a...
Exactly.
Has this ever been brought up again? The fact that she's a telephone pole engineer?
Yep. Wow.
Yeah, yep.
Gotcha. No, you
I will
don't.
ninja you with my ninja powers.
He does look pretty badass in the leather
Yeah.
jacket.
Mm-hmm.
These are some cool flips.
That's
Oh yeah.
obviously a guy. That was
Yeah, that was
obviously
obviously a
Yeah.
dude.
such. Oh,
Don't leave your sweet
Oh,
leather jacket behind.
I know.
I know, right?
Oh, it must have been cold that day. Whack-a-mole, but backwards?
I don't. Well, this movie did not do that well at the box office.
I don't know why.
But granted, I think it came out. It was released with some other big heavy hitters that week, but so it kind of killed this whole ninja franchise thing they were building. But it did lead to the American Ninja series. So they were
Ah,
really sold on like Americanizing it, and so it led to those films. Did you guys ever get into the American Ninja?
I got into them a bit. Yeah, I did like them.
I saw them. But I grew up watching like Rumble in the Bronx and such, so I had a different
Yeah, my favorite
level of
martial arts film growing
tolerance.
up was No Retreat, No Surrender.
Oof.
Wow, that house is built substandard.
It's an American house, Andrew.
Exactly.
He
Built,
says, living
built
in
in
an
the 80s.
American house.
Exactly. Built in the 80s too.
Oh yeah,
That was the
made of
thinnest piece
asbestos
of
and
board to be dropped on him ever. Try to injure him.
there you go.
Okay, so really now this is a pre-Home Alone, Home Alone.
Right.
Yes. Home Alone was also inspired by this, clearly.
Yeah, Home Alone
The
with
Rocketeer and
ninjas.
Home Alone.
Oh, love it.
I too love to leap through my roof like a salmon.
I thought Lucinda Dickey was okay in this for her first film.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
thought she
for
was pretty
sure.
good. It was weird. She filmed this first, but I think Break-In was released first, and that was a big
Right.
hit. And this came
Yeah.
out not that big of a hit. But she was supposed to have like a 5-picture deal with Canon, but after this kind of flopped, they went into a different direction. And she was supposed to be in a movie, but instead of her, they cast Sharon Stone. It was like one of Sharon Stone's first films.
Oh, was it King Solomon's
Yes,
Mines
yes,
with
King
Alan
Saul.
Quatermain?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Lucinda Dickey was supposed to star in that.
Yeah.
And then after
That guy
that,
looks vaguely ninja.
she retired. As Sharon mentioned in the chat, she married one of the producers of the Survivor TV
Oh,
reality show.
That one cop there with a shotgun at the back looks like they've given a shotgun to the work experience kid.
yeah. Excuse me, are you a ninja?
There is one canon film I'd never considered him for Watch Party. It's just too damn disturbing. Going Bananas.
I don't think I've seen that one.
I haven't
Oh,
seen that one. I don't think I have
it's
anyway.
got
Maybe I've repressed it.
it's basically got a creepy ape costume, like a chimpanzee costume.
Hmm. That's all I need to know.
Yes.
Is that the one with JJ from Good Times?
I'm not sure.
I think so.
You think these pathetic handcuffs can hold a ninja?
I couldn't have that because I would accidentally swallow it or like end
Yeah.
up doing something to myself.
Or he's got pressure points. You just.
Wow, that was wow.
That's the part of your
She's
head
had a
that
long
doesn't
day.
have blood. She has.
She had a rough day. Really rough day.
Worst cops ever. Honey, why do you have ninja gear?
I've got to be honest though. Of all the crazy crap in her apartment, finding ninja gear there wouldn't faze me at all, based on everything we've seen in there thus far.
Exactly.
That's a creepy sword that floats around and wakes her up at night.
Oh god, it's an actual sword.
Oh wow. It wasn't me, it was the V8 juice.
You have to believe me.
The old
There's a
temple.
cannabis plant in her apartment next to her.
Oh god, it looked.
Like,
Oh
so,
no, it's different.
so throughout the film, there were moments of her being possessed and then the spirit leaving her. But I
Yeah.
think it's almost fully integrated with her now. I don't think any more laser light shows or fog machines
No.
are needed at this point. Once she got sucked into the closet.
So he was the cop with the assault rifle.
Yeah.
Well, why didn't he bring it to this fight now? Also, why was he holding on the bed like he's tied to the end of it there?
He's seen her do aerobics. He knows he's no match.
Right. Quickly, if
How has
only
his
I
car
had
not
a...
been broken into?
Okay, he missed a trick there. He could have jumped over the door into the driver's seat.
Exactly. Giving
What
us
is
a
the
little
point?
Miami Vice.
Yeah, what is the point in having the kind of cool convertible ready to go like that if you politely open the door, get in, fasten your seatbelt, and drive off for a chase?
Oh, I would
Well,
have
he is
loved
a
it
cop.
if he
He is a
tried
cop.
the door. Damn it, it's locked! And he just couldn't get in.
Whoa.
He's chasing her at 30 miles an hour, according to the speedometer.
Wait,
Yep.
what happened to us? I was like, no one knows sees this temple. Like, there's no tours. Like, people aren't trying to go to the temple. It's just there.
It's pre-Google Maps. That's why.
Ah, okay. All these guys were martial arts students in real life.
This is such an adorable painting.
Really, the matte painting is just
Yeah.
We're going to see Daniel's son in the background somewhere.
did the Shaolin monks craze hit the UK? Because the
We
like the
did for a
late
while. Yeah, we did
90s.
have. We had
Yeah,
we had like the arena tour and the
yeah,
VHS tapes you could watch of them.
yeah. I did go to a show once. It was pretty cool.
Closest I got in the 90s was like Power Rangers. And then ninjas came back for like a hot minute.
Well, a bit of an interesting thing in the UK that Dom might remember: the term ninja was pretty much prohibited from being mentioned in the media for anything to do with kids. So over
So,
here, for the longest time, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles were called the Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles,
yep.
Ah,
which is
really?
why, yeah, which is why our even the theme song for the cartoon was Teenage Mutant
Teenage
Hero
Mutant
Turtles.
Hero Turtles.
Yeah,
Heroes in a half shell. Turtle power! Yeah, the word ninja was going to corrupt the youth, so it was pretty much
that's right.
abolished. That's pretty awesome, actually. If the only way to die as a ninja is to be slain by another ninja, it's pretty free immortality. Just gotta train a bunch. What a dilemma.
Hmm.
So he left his spirit left his body because his body
Yep.
was dying, but
Right,
they need to put his spirit back in his body that's dead
Yep.
right.
to fight him again to defeat him.
Listen,
Exactly.
don't try too hard. Don't
Okay.
try too.
Okay.
Oh
Oh, it's got a
wow!
cool glowy effect though.
Yes, it's giving me Last Dragon. I am the master.
Yeah.
Do you think
Whoa.
Industrial Light and Magic worked on this?
I don't know. I think that's kind of cute. I quite like these effects.
Yeah, I love those kind of hand drawn effects. They're great. The quickening reminds me of like Conan the Barbarian. I wish the sound effects were a bit more than just like a fart machine, though.
Oh, that's very cool, Simon. Apparently, The Last Dragon is playing at the Prince Charles Cinema in London in
Oh,
June.
Oh,
awesome!
Oh, that's
awesome.
cool. I'd love to go to that, but unfortunately, I'm out the country in June. So, so you've kind of got zombie ninjas now.
Yes. Oh,
Exactly.
Yeah, Lizard Man, zombie ninja fight.
oh God! He's doing his spoken word rap albums. They're terrible.
Oh, he's got possession spells.
Hmm.
One of the benefits of going to hell, you come back with some demons. Oh,
It is
thank God he only
fortunate
possessed
that
the bad students.
yes, it is
He got
fortunate
my
as
A
well
team.
that all 10 of them didn't attack at once.
Yes.
Exactly.
I'm failing you all.
Okay.
I didn't know that ninja was an actual form of martial arts called ninjutsu, also
Ninjutsu, yeah.
Nipo, known as the art of invisibility. So,
So
Why weren't
it's
we following
amazing.
this
Everyone
guy
seems
all
to get
movie?
knocked out with a relatively light amount of force.
Yeah.
what,
Gotta hit him in
is
the
it?
pressure points.
Is this where they got like the American Ninja Warrior obstacle course idea?
I think
Because I'm
so.
like, they got the climbing rope, the
Probably.
ladder, the
Oh no. Invisibility smoke. Not that they couldn't just hold on the rope until the smoke had passed, maybe?
I really need some of that invisibility smoke that would come in
Yeah.
Gets me out of so many bad situations.
handy.
Yeah, exactly. But there's actually footage of him coming out the premiere of the movie.
Sneaking out.
Yeah. Oh no.
Her black eye, that thing healed itself up nicely. I
And
wanted
no more
rather
gray,
bruise.
no more gray in her hair. So I guess
Yeah, her
she's
80s hair has gone back to perfection.
exactly.
I liked the grey. I like streaks of grey in hair.
Wow, they were really going for it right there.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
I
they're
like to
making
see
it.
that he hasn't lost his cackle.
They're making out while the ninja zombie and the guy he fought with in the past are fighting to the death outside.
Yes.
Beyond death. It's over, Anakin. I have the high ground.
Yeah. Oh
He's
no.
such a dastardly villain. I love it. As he runs away.
Oh
Now you
man.
pick me my bad eye.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ow, ow, ow.
Wait, I genuinely can't remember if he does something in this film or if it's a fever dream of mine. But I think he, like, Tasmanian devils himself into the ground
I love the
in a
fact they're
bit.
watching the ninjas fighting like they're casually watching the hot air balloons pass overhead at a
Yeah,
festival.
it's like, isn't that
Yes.
nice?
Well, there's a reason for that. So
Ah.
there was one ending, and they were like, "That's not good enough." So they brought them back. But the two other actors weren't there, so they were describing to them what was happening and telling them to act like you're watching this. So that's probably why they're kind of looking a little bit vacant and confused.
Fraglord says, I've no idea what's happening anymore. And Phonics says, only a ninja can comprehend a ninja movie.
Exactly.
Feels like Shatner should be climbing around this area. Yeah. Spock floating up soon.
Is that
Interesting,
actually
James.
the same shot of them looking up at something?
Yes.
He's such a Scooby Doo villain of a bad guy.
Those are the best kinds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never really got villains who are all like depressed and sad.
Now give me a goofy villain every day.
I
Yes.
do like the fact we don't really have any backstory for the ninja as to why he's doing any of this. Apart from he's just killing
The
people.
evil for the sake of it. Yeah.
Wow. Now
Oh
look at her
no!
hair. Look at her. Look at her wig. So she had started filming Breaking, and in that film, she has short hair. So when they
Yeah.
brought her back to do the extra scenes for this film, they were like, "Let's give you this wig."
Yes! I knew
Come
it!
on.
I'm
Isn't
so glad
this
it wasn't a fever dream.
Tom? Wasn't this in Big Trouble in Little China? Didn't they have a similar move?
Well, it's in Superman the movie as well. He does a similar thing where he spins into the ground.
Yeah.
Well, in Big Trouble, they span and went up rather than down.
Um, wow.
He does kind of make Tasmanian devil sounds when he cackles as well, like blah, 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 blah. Oh no. See, for this shot, what they did is they shook the earth a bit so that
Yes.
everyone started wibble wobbling. I can just imagine the cameraman just. Quick! Get into a tree!
That's
Where?
right.
Where is? Wow.
Oh, that makes sense. The mouth to hell is opening up. Buffy the Vampire Slayer's not born yet. So... Wait, no, she would have been born. I can't remember when she was born. 80 something.
Yeah, she would have been born.
That's
I'm
a
sorry,
light
that doesn't look
tumble.
that doesn't look a very long drop for him to finish off going down there, does it?
No,
Not really.
he's jumped off worse.
If he's a ninja, exactly. If he's a ninja, he should be able to handle that fall.
They're playing the floor as lava. It's a very elaborate game.
Yeah.
You lose, you touch the ground.
How long do you think it took to shoot this film? How many weeks would you
That is a
say?
good question.
I think it was only about a 3-monther, if that.
Dom? What do you
I
think?
reckon it was about a 4-week shoot. I reckon it was done cheap, quick, and easy.
Well, that's all canon movies, Dom.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm going on.
9 weeks.
Wow.
9 weeks?
And I'm not sure if that includes the first 2 weeks of no script. She was with the roundhouse kicks. But yeah, 9 weeks. Sharon, exactly. Oh, that
Just gonna
wig is
thumbs up
bobbing.
and disappear.
It's like, so you want to go out for Chinese?
Yeah, it's a bit. I don't know what's going on here now.
We did it. We beat the ninja that killed half of the police squad.
Lizard Man said they really just dragged this out as long as possible, huh?
I
Yeah,
don't-
like I said, they felt they needed a big finale ending, and so they came back and reshot the ending.
I don't
And
get
now
where they kind of framed the cops as bad.
Yeah, well, the guy that was murdered was some like scientist, important scientist, and I guess he was hired to get rid of him, and uh, and then I guess he just wanted revenge on the cops that was responsible for his death. Not necessarily they weren't bad, except for that one creepy guy with the very bleached white teeth. But
Oh yeah, that guy.
yeah,
But everybody, that
they
was
saved
Ninja 3.
taking that guy out saved a lot of ladies. Okay,
Yes,
Yeah.
he was a menace.
yes, he was. I like this David Carradine like ending where he's just like walking.
Definitely. Andrew,
Yes.
what do you think?
That was a movie.
It was.
That was several films, several
It
movies.
was. It was. Yeah. It went to a lot of places I didn't expect. It definitely seems very much. Having seen again, I'd recommend anyone who's not seen it to watch Electric Boogaloo, the Canon documentary, because you find out that Malcolm Golden was very much when he was coming up with the movies. He was like, okay, so we're going to have a movie about a ninja. Okay, and she's possessed by a devil, and then and we're going to have a scene where she spins around in the middle, and you could. They describe his process with coming up with the movies, and he'd say, right, go make that movie, and you can
Just chaos.
see where this is. This is one of his rants of this is the movie you will make, go and make it, and it's just a lot of scenes. It's very much a lot of scenes and set pieces strung together that maybe aren't coherent.
Yeah.
Right. Right. And then also, too, they had a rule that their films had to be 95 minutes because that was perfect for them to play on TV with the commercials and they can get many plays in the theater. So, I mean, it was a science. It was their science, weird science, but it was a
Yeah.
science to the film for sure.
I think
But
Talbot sums it up quite nicely. A fun mishmash of Flashdance, Poltergeist, Exorcist, and a ninja movie.
yes, blend well and serve with VA. Yes.
Ms. Swift on YouTube says needed more breakdancing.
I agree. Every movie can be improved with more breakdancing. But yes, that will be it
Yes.
for us. Everyone, thank you so much for joining
Yes.
us for
Thank you.
Ninja 3, The Domination.
Yes, and
And
thank you
we
for
will.
letting me
Oh,
pick the
yes.
film and for having me back on. It's been a while since I've been
Always.
on in a watch party, but I could not pass up the chance to express my appreciation for this film.
Of course, always happy to have you, as you're well aware. But we will be back in 7 days. Andrew, would you like to tell everyone what we're going to be watching in 7 days?
I will tell everyone what we're watching in 7 days. We are going to be watching Mad Max 3 Beyond Thunderdome in honor of Tina Turner, who passed this week. We were going to be doing another movie, but I felt it was the right thing. We changed to watch that movie with her fantastic performance in that movie. So that'll be a lot of fun, and we'll be back with that next week.
Yes, but as always, everyone stay safe, be kind to each other, and watch out for golf course ninjas if you're in California.
Exactly, and possessed arcade games. And don't
Yes,
forget to drink your VA.
yes. But until then, everyone stay safe and bye bye.
Bye.